It looks like Nirvana wasn't wrong when they said something was in the way. Because obviously, something is in the way of the Batman sequel releasing. A new report by Variety indicates that not only is the Batman not releasing until the year 2025, but Matt Reeves, who directed and co produced The Batman, has not delivered a final script yet to the studio. Alright, so one thing in particular that amuses me about this report, why is there even a report like this in the first place? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not disagreeing with it. On the contrary, the Batman needs to take its time for the sequel. But what I'm really trying to say is, why is that report making it as if the Batman not coming out until a later date is bad news? I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna happily wait for the sequel, however long that it takes for it to get out. For as long as that waiting time is justified, and that, the filmmakers are utilizing that time productively and making it the best Batman sequel it can be. And also using that time in making the sequel just as good, if not better, than the first Batman movie. Ideally, a sequel must always be better. Otherwise, the sequel won't be able to achieve its function. Because the sequel is an extension to the first movie, by definition. So, it has to be just as good as that movie, or even better, because think of the sequel as the third act of the first movie. Because now you're prolonging the story and giving it another ending. And while one would argue people can lose interest over an extended period of time, because after all, we have to wait for 3 more years? I mean, yeah, if you're waiting for Bob the Farting Super Pigeon Part 2. But this isn't Bob the Farting Super Pigeon Part 2. This is Batman we're talking about. I highly doubt that the interest is going to die down in 3 years' time, especially since we've had a century of Batman. Enough said. What do you think about the long waiting time for Batman 2? Are you like me and think that it's going to be worth the wait? Or maybe you're very pessimistic about this news. I mean, hey, I'm bummed out too in some ways. I love Batman. Whatever your thoughts are, and if you love Batman too, let me know in the comment section below or at our Twitter inbox at Cinema Courtroom.